And ducks at the barn. Ducks at the barn. Let them out so they can eat. I got them in the corner over here next to my shed. Built a duck house about a week ago for them to live in. Little shavings in there for them. Need to put some more in them. Right now, they'll act like they don't know me. As soon as I put that feed down in that water, oh, they ain't scared of me. The one I'm trying to pick them up or do something with them, oh, they plenty afraid. This is the shed, and that's the barn. Horses over in the barn waiting to be fed. They haven't been fed yet. And over here is where I keep the horse trailer, 16-foot trailer that pulls the tractor. And I put my hay up on the high end of the property, so if it rains, the water doesn't just stand on the hay. This part over here is the backfield. Well, I call it backfield. It's just the side of the property and the way that it tees. Another place that I can hold horses in, keep them off of the grass over in the front. And you can see I need to cut the grass pretty soon. Everything over there across the fence is my neighbors. Only the fenced in part is mine. And out of that gate, a shot towards the front of the front gate faces the street on that side. It's about 3 acres on the front side, and there's another part of the property that I bought. I call it the back part of the property, or the back side. We've been working on getting it fenced in. It's just about done, but I haven't finished fencing it in. It'll allow for the horses to have a little bit more room and more grass to eat. All of that wood is from trees that have failed over the last couple of years. I just pile it up over there and just let it decompose. I got some other piles on this property as well, and a lot of horse, how should I say, byproduct. A lot of horse byproduct. And that's the wood piles I pile up over there. I had to get out here and spray as well. Try to throw some dust for keep snakes away. Here's another pile. This pile is behind the barn. Pile of wood. After trees have fallen, just pile it up and let it decompose. In the wintertime when it's colder, I'll go and get some wood and use it in the barrels, keep warm, burn trash too as well. It rained the last couple of days. Someone walked down by the runoff to see if there's any water in the runoff. Find all kind of stuff back here. Gloves. kind of dry on this end. Kind of dry. It's dry. That runoff runs back from that direction. I got two places that water runs from. From that direction and down here closer to what I just call a ditch is another runoff. And on that runoff, it comes from another direction. It may be water now. That one holds a little bit more water, a little longer than the front side. I'm doing this video over because I did one and I was holding the camera one way and then I turned the camera around, and when I did, anybody that wanted to see the video had to turn their head sideways to see the video. So I'm doing it over. This little trail that I'm following looks like the horses have been down this way and used this way to get over to the other side of the water. Here's the part that hasn't dried up, and it comes from another direction. You can see a tree is laying over in that creek puddle part. You can see where a horse has stepped down here and gone across. So this part meets up from the other part over there and continues to run out. I'm told that this is one of the feeds into Village Creek. I don't know, but I got sewer lines on the property, and it does kind of suggest that that might be some truth to that. I'm relying on the fact that my horses have been walking around down here, and if they've been walking around down here, I'm thinking that they may have disturbed the ground enough, and I might not encounter any no-shoulders. That's snakes. I gotta get back here. Mr. Acoff's gotta get back here and weed eat for me. So those are the two directions. Comes from this direction, which I call the barn direction. That gets dry from that end. But the other direction here, it runs a little bit better. And they said this is what flows into Village Creek. That over there is the backside, what I call the back property. It lets out onto another street. And I'm gonna walk across and show some of the fencing that's been done. See that hole right there? That hole, there's plenty of those on the property where I guess it's sewer lines just drops in the ground. Plenty of places. And then we got sewer lines that extend up, concrete sewer lines that extend up over here. I'm constantly trying to keep an eye on what I'm stepping on around or stepping around, so I don't surprise anything that might be settling. Surprises aren't always good. So this is why I try to put the fence up, or I got some fence running up on this backside. I need to finish up in places like this where it's not connected up. I wanted to leave some openings where we could get behind this fence and cut the grass as it gets taller, so it's not enticing to the horses to try to lean over and eat it. I'm gonna spray some weed kill down. I just want to make sure I got a couple of good days where it's not gonna rain to get it dried up. fence up all along the back side. On the other side of that fence is my property, but we kind of got tired of clearing, cutting, chopping, and stacking up brush, and decided enough was enough for a while. There's plenty of room out here now already. Walk back up to the barn. Battery's getting low on my phone. Give me a chance to feed the horses and do some of the other chores that I know that I need to do. There's always something to do at a barn, especially if it's involving a little bit of property. Try to keep it up and keep it maintained. So when I have visitors, not so dangerous, and it looks presentable somewhat. Try to keep it. I got the horses shoed on Tuesday. So when I get over here to the barn, there'll be probably a lot of shavings on the floor. Not probably, I know that they are, because I've been out here a couple of days since they've been shoed, and I know that there's shavings on the floor. And I know that I hadn't cleaned up. Since this COVID-19 coronavirus stuff, I hadn't had the opportunity to hit the gym as often as I normally do. So this walking around has got me breathing a little bit. See, I need to sweep up because I hadn't cleaned it. It's Barbie and Zipporah. Hey girl. Hey girls. You wanna know about the feed, huh? Okay, going to get it. So all the animals really think well of me. Always excited to see me. Probably because they're waiting on feed. Not so much of knowing who I am or wanting to see me. They want to see these feed buckets filled. And yes, I need to clean up the mess in here. I'm going to do that today. I'm going to burn some stuff. But making this video first. Some feed in that barrel. And a feed bucket. All right, so I really try to fancy it up for them, and I give them different types of feed, hoping that it'll result in some weight gains for Zipporah. Barbara doesn't have any problem holding weight. The first feed was a strategy mix. This here more or less is for support. It's a senior feed. More crude fat. Hopefully to help her hold her weight. I give Barbie a scoop of it. And then I try to keep these lids on, prevent any rodents from getting in the feed. This is some special weight promotion type of supplement that I pour on top of Sapporo's feed. Like I said, to try to keep her weight up. Maybe that she's an older horse and doesn't hold weight that well, or she's a gaited horse, walking horse, or a gaited stepping style of horse. So she just doesn't hold a lot of weight. I guess it's the same with human beings. Some people are bigger than others. Some horses are bigger than others, but we're working on it. So I'm gonna go over here and feed them. And when I feed them, I start doing some other chores. Give everybody time to eat. All right. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Wait on it. Wait on it. Yep. I know you miss me and just so glad to see me. Yeah, all right. Get to the feed. You too, right? Just wondering what I've been doing. Can't wait to see me, huh? Licking those lips. Get to the feed, son. Talking too much. Get to the feed. Get to the reason why you're really here, why we really want you here. Feed us. Yeah. Throwing feed. Well, ooh, not good. Hurts my feelings when you do that. Really does. Money going to the floor.